Well, I thought I'd shoot a video on comparing Kendallville, Indiana with New Albany, Indiana. About as far north in the state as you can get versus about as far south in the state as you can get. And it's a beautiful morning. We've had some weather in the low 20s, so this morning it's like 45 degrees out here. And we're going to get a little bit of sunshine. The sun's just coming up. And since we've been here, it's a rare treat to see the sunshine. Seems like it's been cloudy 90% of the time since we've been here. I know the day we moved up here, which was first part of October, the weekend of the 5th, it was low 40s and raining, and just a real nasty day trying to get the truck unloaded and really cold rain. But we got some blue sky this morning, and it's a rare treat. I was just looking at some averages this morning, and wintertime averages, or January averages for Kendallville, is in the teens. New Albany, 250 miles south, the averages are like 30, so pretty big difference there. The nice thing is, summertime, it averages the low 80s here, and New Albany, it's like high 80s, almost 90s, so hopefully the weather's a little nicer in the summertime. The snowfall, January snowfall, New Albany averages 1 inch of snow typically in January. Up here, January, they average a foot of snow. So for the first time in my life, I'm thinking I need to shop for some tire chains because might need them. But it sure is a nice morning. 45 almost feels like a springtime day out here compared to the low 20s. So it just seems like it's been 90% cloud cover since we've been here. And the sunshine's not supposed to last today. It's supposed to cloud up, and there's a blue jay. Some blue jays flying around. I notice in New Albany, there's a lot of birds around. I typically would feed the birds all winter. It's like all the birds disappear around here. I put out some bird feed and it ain't even been touched in a week, so it's like all the birds get the heck out of here in the wintertime. And I remember the first time I seen a selfie stick, I'm thinking, oh my God, what is that? I'll never own one of those. But I was at the hardware store the other day, and they have this bin full of cheap stuff, and I bought a selfie stick. I don't know if you can hear the train. It's about a mile away. And that train goes through Kendallville at 60 miles an hour. I've rarely seen a train hauling down the tracks at 60 miles an hour, but that thing just flies through here. So that's my video. Been a quiet weekend. The grandma's had the kids, so we've just been piddling around. The sun's getting a little higher in the sky. But there's not a cloud in the sky right now. Kind of enjoying the weather. Do a panorama here. to city life. A big town, or Fort Wayne, if you want to call it a big town, not as big as Louisville, but it's 30 miles away, so we're kind of got that country feel, surrounded by cornfields. The Kroger store it's like a little country grocery store compared to the Kroger in New Albany. This Kroger would fit in a corner of the New Albany store. It's kind of, I don't know, ironic, I guess. The last job I had in New Albany was 3 miles from the house, almost exactly. And the day I got up here, Jeff called me and said, hey, get up here, the job's hiring. So I went up there, got a job, and it is exactly 3 miles from the house. So I thought that was a little ironic. Exact same distance. And it makes it nice. I would not want to be driving 15 or 20 miles in a big snowstorm to get to work, so kind of liking that. I see today where it's going to be sunny and 61 degrees in New Albany. It's like, darn, I wish I was there. Because here it's going to be low 50s and going to get cloudy and a chance of rain again. It's just been rain, rain, rain. The ground is so soaking wet. We've done had 4 different days where we got just enough snow to cover the ground already. 3 or 4 different times. And it's like when it snows, it stays, it don't go away, but it's just the first part of December, so we've had enough warmer weather to make the snow go away, but once it gets cold and it snows, it don't go away. So it's just a totally different up here. 250 miles makes quite a difference. When I was weighing the pros and cons, the top of the list was the weather, the winters. I don't like snow, but I guess I have to embrace the snow. Love the snow. Because it's coming. The weatherman uses this term, lake effect. So we're about 50 miles from Lake Michigan, so I guess we have a little lake effect action up here. Lovely. I love the rural feel, though. It's like I feel like I should have grown up in the country instead of the city. There are just, back that way, there is just acres and acres of woods. And there's some four-wheeler trails. And you can just walk and walk and walk in the woods back there. It's not posted anywhere. I don't know who owns it, but man, it's just a huge patch of woods that it's really nice to get back and walk in the woods. Lots and lots of deer. You just see deer tracks everywhere back there. You see them in the morning, you see them in the yard a lot. I know the Daisy dog, she just loves it here. She just romps and stomps, and took her back in the woods, I don't know, last week, and she found some deer poop, and man, she rubbed in that stuff. Oh my God, she was a mess. I had to give her a bath because she was stinking up the whole house. But looking forward to the sun coming up and feeling some of those rays off the sunshine. Waiting for it to clear the tree line there. Man, the sun sure feels good this morning. Something I didn't talk about was snowmobiles. I've never known anybody that owned a snowmobile. When I get up here to talk to some of the guys I work with, everybody owns a snowmobile up here. There's one guy at work has 6 snowmobiles. He's like, yeah man, when it snows you have to come over and ride a snowmobile. So I thought, yeah man, that sounds like fun. So maybe I'll get the opportunity to do something I haven't done before. Snowmobiling. It'd be fun, I think. He said it had a heated seat and heated hand grips. I'm like, now, yeah, that sounds like a good time. So, I thought I'd talk about the snowmobile for a minute. Everybody owns one up here, or 2, or 6. This is snowmobile country. But got in my video somewhere. Might as well be right here.